Hey, so today we are doing a Close Combat Assault Ration, or CCAR, menu number 1, spaghetti with noodles. And I'm still getting my breakfast ready, so past me is going to show y'all what all's in it and what I had for supper last night. All right, so while future me is still getting breakfast ready, we're going to go ahead and get into this thing. This is a Close Combat Assault Ration, or CCAR. It is taking the place of these First Strike rations, and if you want to see a breakdown of the difference between the new versus the old, I have a video about that on my channel already, so go back and check the recent videos. This is menu number 1, spaghetti with beef and sauce. There are 3 menus of this so far, as opposed to the 9 First Strike Ration menus, although I believe when the First Strike Ration was first introduced, it also only had 3 menus, so maybe they'll be bringing more of these out. It is much more compact. Like I said, there will be a comparison video if you want to know the differences exactly between this and the old one, but this is the first menu. We're gonna open it up and see what all's in it right now. All right, so there wasn't a Julian date code on the outside of the package, but I found one on the main. So right here, you can see it says 5337. That means this was made in 2025 on the 337th day. It is currently July 1st of 2026, so this is about a half year old. Very, very fresh as MREs go. This is our main. This is the thing that the menu number 1 is named after, the spaghetti. It says spaghetti high energy. Supposed to be beef and sauce. All right. We have a teriyaki beef stick, a chocolate energy gel. Don't think I've ever seen that one before. A chocolate protein drink powder, bread mini loaf sliced whole wheat, big old pack of cranberries, some peanut butter, 1 ounce. This is the regular, not the crunchy. Trail mix recovery with pretzels. Just move all this up real quick here. Coconut almond high energy bar. Chocolate chip toaster pastry. Some nutrition facts about our main. A First Strike nutritious energy bar, apple cinnamon flavor. This is my second favorite of the flavors. Some Meg military energy gum, Arctic mint. Some smoked almonds. Some grape jelly. Some picante seasoning, moist towelette, and some toilet paper. And that is everything in the bag. All right, so 2 things I noticed right off the bat. First of all, there was no coffee in this ration. I'm a little bit concerned because I love my coffee, so I'm gonna miss that. I wish they continued to put that in the rations. Maybe some of the other menus have it, but I am concerned because maybe the modern military man doesn't like coffee as much, but I sure do. So I'm gonna miss it personally. Get down in the comments if you'll miss it too, or if not, just let me know. That being said, the other thing I noticed that was missing was there was no brown spoon. I think this might be my first ever military ration from America that didn't have the brown handy dandy MRE spoon. So we don't need it. There's nothing in this menu at all that we need it. There's even a slurp neck for our sketty, you know? But yeah, just an observation. But anyway, while I'm still getting breakfast ready in the future, we're gonna go ahead and divvy up some supper and some snacks for tonight to get me through till the morning where I have no coffee. All right, so this is gonna be our supper and our snacks for the evening. Since it's all tear and go and it's mostly snacks, that's just the way it's gonna have to be for the next 24 hours. But we're gonna try them all on camera right now. I also brought a bowl to put some of this beef spaghetti and sauce in so y'all can see it, but I'll be drinking most of it out of the pouch. You know, honestly, it's not bad. It would be way better warm, so I definitely recommend if you're not a troop who can't heat this up somehow, even if you are a troop, throw it on an engine block or something to warm it up, because then it'd probably be good. But I am gonna go ahead and put the rest in that bowl so I can mix this picante sauce in with it and see how that tastes. All right. Man, they made that picante seasoning hard to get into. Oh, that should be nice and spicy. So I'm sure heated up, this would be better. But let's try it with the picante sauce. That picante seasoning like ratchets the flavor up a good bit. I like that. Definitely heat it up as you can. I've already said that, but all in all, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not the best spaghetti I've ever had, but in a pinch, it's not offensive. I'd definitely eat that. Cranberries. That's pretty good. Those taste exactly like all the other military cranberries I've had. Very good. A little bit of added sugar because they're sweeter than a cranberry normally would be, but very tasty snack. I'll enjoy those later. Teriyaki beef. Oh, we have a new brand of beef stick. I have never had the Fisher brand premium smoked meats. So this teriyaki beef stick is not like the others I've tried. New beef stick. It smells very strong of the teriyaki smoked, like sausage kind of scent. Hands down and by far, that is the best beef stick I've had in a military ration. Flavor is top notch. Nice and smoky, nice sweet teriyaki flavor, nice and salty. Almost leaning toward a cured like pepperoni kind of flavor because it's so punchy with the flavors. I mean, it's not pepperoni, but that's what I mean. It's more like one of those style smoked sausages than just like a meat stick. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. And I mean, that they need to keep buying from that supplier. That one's good. Smoked almonds. Those are good. Very fresh, nice crunch to them, nice chew, nice big almonds too. It's been hit or miss in military rations with almonds for me. These are really good. The trail mix recovery with pretzels. Oh, these are different. All right, we got some more almonds. Got some peanuts there. But instead of the little round pretzel nuggets, we have little tiny pretzel sticks. I'm excited because I usually don't like the recovery pretzels, the little pretzel balls. So let's see how this is. So I really liked that recovery trail mix with pretzels. I feel like the ratio was better than the ones with the old pretzel balls. And I also feel like I didn't have to drink an 8-ounce glass of water immediately after eating a mouthful because it wasn't as dry. It was still dry because it's pretzels with nuts, but the nut to pretzel ratio was much better in my opinion than the old ball pretzels. That all being said, I'm gonna finish my supper and my snacks tonight. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning when I'm struggling because I hadn't had any coffee. Welcome back. So I've got breakfast about ready. Y'all didn't happen to find any coffee, did you? I didn't think so. But anyway, in its stead, for breakfast, we have the chocolate protein drink powder, which I mixed up while y'all were watching that, the chocolate chip toaster pastry, coconut almond high energy bar, and the chocolate energy gel, which I am going to try right now because I really need some caffeine. It's already 7:45 and I haven't had my coffee yet today. So, all right, I have never had this particular joy before, but it's a very black, almost treacle looking substance. You'll see that? And this is gonna get messy if I don't do it right. Have y'all ever tried Hershey's syrup like straight from the bottle? It's like you rendered that down. It's like more concentrated sugar. It's basically just a chocolate flavored sugar syrup. And man, it will give you some energy. But let's have some of the chocolate. I'm gonna have a chocolate on chocolate on chocolate apparently. But let's have some of this chocolate protein powder to wash some of that down because the syrup is stuck in the back of my throat. It's so like sickly sweet. That's funny. Usually that protein powder is pretty sweet. It's almost bitter because of how sweet that chocolate energy gel was. Now we are going to try the coconut high almond energy bar, or coconut almond high energy bar. Look at that. Y'all see that? That's what it looks like. That's pretty tasty. Very sweet, but a lot of almond.
I was expecting usually coconut overpowers almost everything you put it with, in my opinion anyway. Not with that. You taste the almond, you taste a lot of sugar, and then you get the coconut as you chew it. You get the little chewy bits of coconut, and it's a pretty pleasant little dessert bar, is what I call that. They call it a high energy bar, which means it has a ton of sugar in it, so it's basically a dessert bar. It's good though. And now for the chocolate chip toaster pastry. Okay, this is going to come out in chunks because it is very mashed. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, so there you go. We got our little chocolate toaster pastry doing the wave. I'm gonna eat it. It's a beautiful day to be outside, but these gnats are driving me crazy. Toaster pastry's good. Tastes like a chocolate Pop-Tart. Maybe a little bit richer and sweeter with the chocolate because they packed like 190 calories into this one Pop-Tart, and they only give you one. You don't get two. So this one is not as much like a traditional Pop-Tart. It's definitely sweeter, definitely more dense in calories and sugar. But anyway, that's all I'm having for breakfast. I will see y'all at lunch.
So it's almost time for lunch, but first I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Brad's Journey. And sincerely, Brad, thank you so much. He's the one who sent me the CCAR. He sent me so many things that I've made videos with since I started this YouTube journey. He's the one who kind of kicked me in the pants and told me to start making YouTube videos. So if y'all enjoy my content, you'll probably like his. Go check him out. He will be in the pinned comment and the description. Tell him Wolfman sent you, say hi, and go enjoy, because he's a funny guy. He has a lot of fun. He does a lot of cool unboxings, reviews, and some MRE stuff too. So you'll feel right at home there if you like this kind of video. So go check him out. Thank you, Brad. Now, for lunch, we have basically a peanut butter jelly. We have the whole wheat mini loaf. We got grape jelly, peanut butter, and a nutritious energy bar. And that's all we've got left. So, my experience with First Strike rations in the past, they would have two mains. This is the only thing that's similar to a main that's left. So this is what we're going to eat. Beware the do not eat packet. You know what you should do with them? I don't know, but don't eat them. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for more awesome recipes like that. All right, so peanut butter jelly was good. I love MRE peanut butter. It's great. It's not as sweet as a lot of your store-bought peanut butters to me. It's just got a nice, good flavor to it. The crunchy MRE peanut butter is also amazing. Grape jelly tastes like a standard grape jelly, like Smucker's or something. Very good. The low point of that was the bread. I'm not a big fan of the mini loaf sliced whole wheat. It tastes kind of like what it looks like. It's a very dense, compact, basically ends of the loaf. And I mean, it's got a lot of flavor to it, but it's very sweet and it kind of overpowers the flavors of the jelly and peanut butter a good bit. So I would prefer if the bread didn't have quite as much flavor in it and was more of a vessel for the other things when I'm having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, if I was making a turkey sandwich or something out of that bread would be amazing, because then you got some mustard and things to kind of cover up some of the flavor and it would all work together better. So that's the one low point of that. That being said, now it's time to try this nutritious energy bar. Now, this is my new favorite. And the reason I say new favorite is apparently they are phasing out my favorite, which is the Cran Raz. And this was my second. So by default, this is the new fave. And the loss of the Cran Raz First Strike bar will be felt throughout the MRE community. And here it is. This is a high energy bar. So it is basically a whole bunch of carbohydrates, a bunch of sugars and such, with some little crispy bits in it. It smells kind of like apple pie filling, but very, very, very sweet. They're very good. They're very good. A lot of sugar. Super, super sweet. Like the little crispy bits in it. Gives it a nice texture. Very chewy. I'll be eating the rest of that throughout the afternoon because I still have a few hours until my 24-hour challenge is over. So I'm going to save a little bit of that just to eat a little bit later after I cut the cameras off, because that'll tide me over until supper time and until my 24-hour challenge is up. That all being said, we're going to talk about everything that was in the bag. Here's the total calories. Overall, the menus were good. I enjoyed the spaghetti all right. Breakfast was very sweet. Lunch was very sweet. I do wish there was a heartier second main. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich is good and all, but I really do wish there was some more meat, you know. Maybe one of the wraps that they used to do in the First Strike rations, or another like slurpable thing. Even if they gave you 2 of the spaghetti things, I feel like almost like peanut butter and jelly is cheaping out on, you know, the troops. I feel like they deserve 2 heartier elements because there's already a ton of snacks, and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that small is kind of more like a snack to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a service member. I'm not a troop. So I could be wrong. They could be getting feedback from troops, and that's what the troops want. And if that's the case, go for it. I just feel like a second, more serious main would have been better. Other than that, I have very little complaints. Snacks were good. I made a massive, like, super trail mix out of the pretzels and the almonds and the cranberries that I got, and I ate that last night for a snack. That was delicious. Very high calories, like 700 and something calories just for those 3 items mixed together. And I'm about to eat some of this Meg Arctic Mint Energy Gum, and then I think that'll be the end of the video. So once again, thank you to Brad for sending me this wonderful CCAR. I truly appreciate it. These things are not cheap. They're a brand new ration, hard to get your hands on, so thank you. Y'all be sure to go check his content out. And now, for some caffeine. Sorry to talk to y'all with some gum in my mouth. But what you're supposed to do is chew these for 5 minutes, and then if you don't feel the effects after 15 minutes, you chew another piece. Each piece has 100 milligrams of caffeine in it. So, and 5 pieces come to a pack. It has a great flavor at first. Like right now, still good and minty, but that mintiness is wearing off really fast. And now that caffeine bitterness is starting to kick in. And it's only been this long since I started chewing it. So I still have to chew it this much longer. By the end of it, it's not pleasant. You just want to get through your 15 minutes and spit it out, honestly. But the cinnamon version, I feel like it covers up the flavor a little bit longer. The mint version, yeah, this is getting to be very unpleasant. But it still doesn't cover it up near the amount of time you need it to. However, if you need quick caffeine, there you go. I would just like to say a huge thank you to all of you for watching. Please hit the little thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell because we got a lot more of these coming. I've still got some more of the old First Strikes that I haven't tried yet. So we'll be doing more of these 24-hour challenges. Also, got some older rations, and I've got a German ration that we need to do sometime soon. So thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you all on the next one. Later.